Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through making a purse. I found this purse on Creative Fabrica, and they have a new collaboration with Dreaming Tree, and they have really cute stuff. So I am making one of their projects. So that one is by Dreaming Tree. It's so cute. So I'll leave the link in the descriptions below if you're interested. And let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is, once you download all your files, we are going to upload them to Cricut Design Space. And I want to show you something. It's just a little hack, and I'm sure a lot of you know this, but just in case you don't, if you were to hit new project, I'm going to go to upload, and there are 6 files that came with this. So what I'm going to do is just select all 6, and you hit add to canvas, and then you can save it, and you can like give it a title, like for this is a copper evening bag or purse, and I'm going to save it. I think I have a section under purse, and then I'm going to hit save. And that way, since it has 6 different SVG files, that way when you're doing the project, you don't have to look for all the images, because I mean, time goes by and you don't remember what the files were. So that's how I am. So anyway, that, I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but if you don't, I just thought I would share. We are going to make this a little bit smaller so we can see the whole screen. And I'm going to select the first set of images, and we need to score this. So we are just going to, if I click on here, you'll see this part is a little bit darker blue. So I'm going to select, this is the little lines that those are actually cut right now. We need to change those to score. So let's go ahead, change it to score. Then select all of it and hit attach, and slide this over, drag this over. And again, this part is dark, so this is the object that we're discussing. And I'm going to click on here, change the cut to a score. The next one, same thing, change it to a score, and select all and hit attach. And we're going to just keep repeating that. And now we're ready to hit make it. This project uses your scoring tool and your basic, fine point tool. And if you use like a thicker cardstock, like I use glitter, you'll have to use a double scoring tool, which is O2. But that's it. So we're going to go ahead and cut this all out and then get started. These 2 pieces, they have a little score line in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's right there, depending on the angle. And it's on both of these on one side. And that is so you can see where this goes all the way up to. So this, if you can see here, these top corners will align right underneath the score lines. So you kind of have an idea of where to place it. So let's go ahead and do this first. So apply some glue. And you want to make sure to really get like the border. Okay. So just like this. So we have this one done. We're going to set this aside and do the exact same thing to the other one. Let's apply some glue. Okay, so now we have the 2 panels for the purse. We're going to just set these aside. The next thing we're going to do is grab the 2 handles. The handles also have a little, you'll see right up here on one side of them where the score lines are, and that is so you can, it's a guide so you can place the panels on it. So you want to make sure that those are facing outward, since we're going to need them to glue the panels on. So I have the score lines on this side and then on this side, and we're going to place these 2 together, and we're going to glue these together. We're not gluing the tabs, those we leave alone, but the rest we are. So let's go ahead and do that. And the reason that we are doing 2 panels for that is just to reinforce the handle to make it stronger. And we just want to line these up as well. You want to make sure that the scallops are lined up. And again, you do not do the tabs. We're going to be using those later. Okay, next we are going to grab these 2 pieces. Let's go ahead and apply some glue. And let's get the pieces too. We have 4 of these, and the way you want it to be set up is you want the flat side, those parts to go towards each other. So let's see. Yep, okay, so these 2 go together and these 2 go together. Okay, and then we also have these. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this first. I'm gonna apply this. And this goes right here, right on the crevice where you're going to fold it. So you'll want to still leave room for this to go up. So that's lined up. Let's do the other side. I'm not sure if this glue, usually when I use cardstock, I use a glue gun, but let's see, maybe this is going to be sturdy or strong enough. Do the other side. This is pretty good glue, so actually I think this will work great for the cardstock. We're gonna line this up. So now we have this, and let's let this dry. Let's just set this aside for a little bit just to dry a little bit, and then we'll turn it around and do the other side. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is grab this little, it looks like a little envelope. It's actually not, it's part of the purse, but we're gonna go ahead and fold everything on the score lines. Okay, so here we have this, and this is going to be placed on right on top, and it doesn't matter which way it goes, it's the exact same size. So let's go ahead and put this on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and center this right on here. And we're going to use these 2 as well. But let's go ahead and glue this right here. Just center that. Okay, and then you have an extra piece of this, and this actually is going to go on the opposite side, and this is just to reinforce the 2 holes because we're going to put a little tassel there. So let's go ahead and apply the glue. And this goes on the inside, so nobody sees that it's you know, doubled. Just make sure you line it up so the holes are lined up together. Okay, now we're going to flip this back over, and now we're going to apply this little panel. And let's just line this up. Okay, now let's set this aside and come back to this part, and we're going to turn this over and repeat what we just did on the other side. And again, the more flat side goes inward, and then the little tail is on the outside or facing down. And line it up here. So now this is done. And let's go ahead and glue this on here. There's two pieces of this, so we're just going to go ahead and center it. And you're going to want to leave this part open. So we're going to place it up like that. And just make sure that it is centered. Okay. Take the top of the purse, and we are going to place these tabs through the hole. So these two go through the hole. Same with this. And when you turn it over, you'll have these that you can fold over and glue. So we're going to go ahead and let's fold that down, and we're going to glue that. And sometimes I like to use a popsicle stick because I think it helps it adhere better sometimes. And let's do a little bit here, a little bit there, same. Right, and then you have another piece here that we can lay right over the top to cover that up. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure you line up the scallops, little border. That is done. You are going to have two of these tabs, and one actually has an L on it, which was kind of hard to see. Let me find it really quick and show you. Oh, okay. You'll see here that it has, you can barely see it, has an L on it, and they're both the same size, so I don't think it really matters, but this is for the liner of the purse. So we're going to take the other one, and we're going to go ahead and attach this to here. So we're going to line it up, and we're going to apply. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply the glue. And place it down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, I'm going to line this one up as well. Next, we are going to we're going to take these two pieces that look the same, and we're going to fold on the score lines, and we're going to go ahead and apply that. The bigger tab goes at the bottom. Let's go ahead and fold this over. We're going to do the exact same thing, and fold it over. And do the same thing to this side. Let's do a little bit more glue. Okay, line it up. And let's go ahead and line it up. And I'm going to take a popsicle stick and just reinforce that spot. So like right in here, just reinforce it. And now I'm going to do the other side. Same thing. And I'll flip it over and use the popsicle stick. Oops. And let's do, we're going to go ahead and take these tabs, and they're going to be folded inward. And we are going to add glue and attach it like this. So let's go ahead and do this. Let me pull this out just a tad like that. Okay. We'll go ahead and add the glue. That in there. And we're going to put it in a, like round it off. I'm going to turn it over and use the popsicle stick. And again, just make sure that lines up. Okay, so this lines up right here, just like that. And it really helps, I swear, using a popsicle stick or something just to rub on it. We're gonna now do the exact same thing on this side. So we're just bending it a little bit. And I like to pull the tabs out so I can get the glue on there. Okay, same thing. Going to place it in here, make sure it's lined up. So you can see here it's lined up, and I'm going to do the exact same thing now on this side. So let's go ahead and do this. Make sure it's lined up. Pull that off. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay, now what we are going to do is apply the panels. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. So let's go ahead and do the border first. And place this on here. Okay, so we have this here. And we're going to turn it over, do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, we're going to just line this up here. So now we're going to grab this, the panels for the sides, and we're going to place that here. It is going to line up here at the score line at the top, and you'll see that it matches down there as well. So it lines up perfectly. So let's go ahead and do this. So just center it and line it up at the top, and then place it down. This is really, really good glue, you guys. It's called Barely Art. I'm not really using a lot, and this works awesome. Okay, I like it because it's strong, but I know when I use the glue gun, a lot of times it's just, if you're not super quick, it dries. This same, but I don't know, you still get a little bit of room to wiggle it around. Okay, same thing, line it up, do this side, right here at the top. Make sure it's centered, and rub it down. Next, we're going to take this little square and place this on top of here as like a little, just to reinforce this up here, and like a little border. So actually, let's just put the glue just like this. Okay, and place this right on top. So it'll look just like this. So on this side, I don't think you can see it, but there are little score lines, and that is so you can line this up. So let's go ahead and apply the glue here, right here. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do, you guys? I forgot to put the liner in, which is not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit of glue on here. I meant to do that first. We'll just slide this in here. And yep, that's perfect, you guys. Then just kind of take a popsicle stick and rub it down. Perfect, and then that's the liner on the inside. Okay, now we are almost done. Okay, so we have these pieces left, and this is for here. So let me go ahead and see. The straight edge goes at the bottom. So let's go ahead and apply some glue. And we're gonna line it up. And these actually are scored as well. So they'll fold like just right on the corner of the purse. See, isn't that cute? Okay, so we have 3 more to do. So now we have the magnet. So what we're going to do is place this on top of here. And I just took a magnet off of one of my magnets. I had an M&M magnet. So I'm just going to use that. Let me go ahead and separate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is apply some glue. This actually, I'm gonna try, but this I may need to do the glue gun, but I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so what I'm going to do is glue this to the purse. And this glue actually I think is working pretty well instead of using the glue gun for this part. I'll let you know. So what I'm doing is just placing that there, and let's hold it there, right in the center. Glued this piece on top of the magnet and then glued the magnet to there. Okay, so while that's drying, let's get the lid ready. So this lid is going to go this way. The big part goes this way, and this one goes that way. So let's go ahead and glue this. So I'm just going to glue around here, around the border. And whoopsie, you want to make sure that it's centered. And I'm going to place that down. So this part is glued. That part's already glued. This is so, so cute, you guys. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the glue gun and put a little bit here. And the other part seemed to hold really well, so let's just fold this over. Okay, on one side. And do the exact same with the other side. Okay, so we have this little tassel here. So let's open it and we're going to tie it on the inside. And you can have like a little loop, like, you know, have it, you know, have a gap down there or not. Okay, so tie this, okay, and now I'm going to cut this. Isn't this adorable? This is so, so cute, you guys. Isn't this so cute? This is adorable. And I got this from Creative Fabrica, and it's their new, they have a new collaboration with a dreaming tree. So this was a dreaming tree. I'll leave the link in the descriptions below. It is so cute. And then this has a little magnet so it opens. And there's the inside of the purse. And I thought, I did it in Easter decoration. I thought it was so cute. If you're having family come over, this would be so cute to put like a little gift card or just a little bit of candy. And it's just so cute. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.